everybody, I'm Nick, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IV. Last time we got kicked out of our position in the Red Wings, and then we were, kind of went to go deliver a bomb to a village in the middle of nowhere, and things kind of went. And now Kane is gone, and we kind of have to take a little girl, somewhere we can, get help and let her rest, and, not out in the middle of this freaking desert! Although it takes, no time at all to actually walk over to a new town over here. Convenient, huh? Welcome to Kaipo. She must rest. Welcome! Oh! Take her to the room. Hurry up! Money? Oh, that's okay. Go ahead! Thank you. You okay? I haven't heard your name yet. I know I've done an awful thing. I can't ask for your forgiveness. But at least let me protect you. Please. I finally found you, Cecil! Wait! His Majesty decided that the Callers of Mist are too dangerous to be left alive. What? Hand her over! No! And now we get a little boss fight! So we got these soldiers here who are extremely weak, and then the officer in the back, who will command his soldiers to do the attacking, so he doesn't do any actual fighting himself, so you can chop them down all you want. You can chop the last soldier down and then the officer will run away. Let's do something funny. How about we cut this officer down to size and leave the last guy around? Because I can. I can take these. I can take those hits and then I swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. And I'm doing less damage because of the row system. Yeah, that's a thing. So, if I remember correctly, this does apply to enemies, so anything in the back will take half damage from physical attacks. Just like how we can also change row and take, we take less damage, but also do less physical damage from the back row. Yeah, the parry command is just defend. It's just, there's not enough characters in the window to actually put defend. Just, localization things from back in the day. Oh boy, how many swings is it gonna take to fell a man? You know what I mean? At least I'm fast enough to, get maybe one or two attacks in before he goes, charge! How long am I going to be here doing a silly little thing? While a guy is bum rushing me to death, and I keep missing! Finally, he's dead. Hey, you don't get... Oh, he takes himself out, that's right. Because he has nothing to command, he turned his blade on himself. I don't know why. It just is. And I cut that little bit of the fight out because it's like, you're not really missing much aside from just me swinging at him. I'll take that level up, thank you. Did I get you in trouble? I'm sorry. It's for me to apologize. Well, I know you can't forgive me, but you protected me. I am Rydia. Let's go! And with that, Rydia is now a member of the party, but she should not be in the front row! She is level 1, only has 30 hit points. Anyway, right now, she has access to both white magic, black magic, and the call ability, which is, you know, to summon stuff. And right now, you can only summon Chocobo once. That is what we call not a good idea to go blowing all of your MP like that. But since we're in a town, that means it's time to, you know, check and see if we can find the loot. And while I was, you know, like right here, holding the D-pad, like, why am I not going? Oh, I'm dumb. Sorry, my dumb brain is like, is there anything in here? Anything in here? No? Nah. It just feels like there should be a door here. But my memory is failing me as it does in my older age. A dancer in the back. We'll get to you later. Oh yeah, I forgot what equipment you have to start with. Like, you've got a rod, cap, leather, and an iron ring. That's basically everything that's already here, so I don't even need to go shopping yet for that. What do you gotta say? Anna fell in love with a man, but Tella didn't allow her to see him, so they ran away. That's a story we're gonna get to in just a moment. Underground waterway is northeast of Kaipo, but 8 big sea snakes are blocking the way. Not exactly natural speaking, but what can you do? Welcome to Kaipo of the Damsian Desert. You gonna let me inside? Might as well just take a look at the weapon shop while we're here. So we can get a rod, a staff, a short bow, and iron arrows. We'll come back to that in a bit. Pots. Let me get it. An ether! I'll take it. There are front and rear rows in the party's battle formation. Place weak ones in the rear row. Basically, put the squishy ones in back. Alright, what do you gotta say for yourself? I'm gonna go to Damsian to be a dancer. Watch me dance! That did not give me an extra turn, but neat show. 2 Fire Emblem Pilled where dancing, you know, gives you a turn, your unit an extra action. A girl from Baron was kept from falling down. She kept calling a name. Do you know Cecil? Oh. Who it is? Rosa! Rosa. Cecil. Don't leave me, Cecil. We need Sand Ruby to cure the fever, but it is in the lair of the monster called Antlion. We'll be back. Can't really do much of anything about that right now. So I think in the meantime, let's just leave. Because we've got some walking to do. There's desert enemies. Just let Cecil have at them, and for now, just guard with Rydia. She's not really doing anything at level 1. Just go ahead and unleash the choppies. Unfortunately, the moths kind of take a bit of a beating. So they require more than one hit to take down, which is mostly annoying more than anything. So just guard. Keep on slashing. Radio will get experience soon enough. Oh, wait, that's Cecil's turn. What am I doing? Get to chopping! You're doing, like, here, I'll just show it off here. You're doing nothing with attacking with mages. It's a bad idea! But, yeah, she'll get some experience really quick. And we've even already got 2 spells. And in fact, she's already doubled her magic count. Oh, by the way, the fun thing about magic, that was the equipment menu. Magic in this game is you can reorder it wherever you want. Because it's all just going to keep piling up like this. So you actually have to manually reorder it. It's interesting, but also just kind of weird that that's a thing they allow. But shall we venture on into the watery pass from the south? Mysterious cave music. Well, we might as well show off a little black magic, right? Here, let's spread the love. Anyway, trying to cast a spell, it has a little bit of charge time, so you have to wait for it to be ready before it can be fired off. It's usually not very long. Magic is... oh, yeah, that's right. Spreading it like that does nothing. I need a single target for it to do any significant damage. But right now, Radia's just kind of tagging along to get experience, to level up and get some spells. And then she can actually start contributing more to fights. 'Cause right now, she's still a bit of a... hey, get back here, you! You coward! I will take those critical hits, though. Gimme. Look, if you could just keep leveling up, that would be great. I don't have fire spells for this. And the problem with zombies is that they are highly, highly resistant to Cecil's, dark sword, so it is moments like this, it's fine to run away. It's just gonna take forever. Especially when you have, like, no MP to work with to spell blast these things. Now this, I could do the fighting all day, every day. In fact, let's just hold down the A button and, you know, let the magic happen. Alright, well, I think that's probably going to start doing random battles, is I'll cut the majority of it out and we'll just get to the end of things, and, well, we have a lightning spell now. That's what all of these aquatic critters are weak to. Except the amoebas, I believe, actually absorb lightning magic, so maybe be a little more careful about that. And who's that old codger over there? Well, how about we go give him a talking to after this fight? Although, actually, I may be able to leave this one in because it's a new enemy, and then we can also... lightning blast! Can you give me a lightning blast? I might want to use a potion on Radia just to, you know... see? Lightning does actual damage in here. Isn't that neat? What? You wield the dark sword? Help me. I beg you. What? A wicked bard tricked my daughter into running away to Damcian, and sent evil in the direction of Damcian. You must be the sage Tella. I am Tella. I'm going to Damcian to get my daughter who eloped. But a huge monster is blocking the way. My magic is not strong enough to defeat it. Your dark sword might help, and this girl is a caller? She's quite gifted, I sense. We are also on our way to Damcian. Good. Let us work together to get to Damcian. Let's hurry. Sage Tella has joined the party. Now, as a sage, he's got access to both white and black magic, but his current spell list is a little lacking, to say the least. But among all of his spells, the most important one he has here is Psych, or Osmos. Because this will take MP from foes, and, you know, you absorb the MP count to regenerate it for free. And let me tell you right now, 90 MP is like nothing. It's nothing at all. And also as an old man, his physical attacks do like nothing. Although weirdly enough, he's got, well, he's a higher level means nothing, but the way things are right now, he's got more HP than I do, and that's just sad. But I also haven't exactly been stopping to smell the grind. We're kind of just living as is. These toads here, these are vulnerable to ice magic, so how about we go ahead and show it off? Riddy is out of MP, so we can't really do much about that. As you can see, ice does very good with them. So let's just keep gaining those levels for now and see where we go. Unless we run into more random encounters, in which case, tell them, thunder their asses. Yes, I'm going to use the modern names. I don't care. Give them, well, maybe I'll just use things interchangeably, knowing me. The Iron Ring, I believe. Telep doesn't have one, right? For now, you get a little more defense. This is fine. Was there something over here, if I remember? Yes! Yes, this is a hidden area. We can get a high potion, an elixir, and 1,000 gil. I will take it. Reordering the menus. Reordering my menus. This will not be the last time you see me do this. Because I'm a jackass and you have to stick around with all my nonsense. There we go. Now I feel so much better. And y'all in the video have to be subject to that. It's just how life is. I'm sorry I'm a jerk, but I got to do it's just my own compulsion. But anyway, let's keep going through the cave, shall we? We have more floors. Almost like we're in a real dungeon now. I could go up there, but there's absolutely nothing in it for me. So we just keep on blasting. I think that's just... So anyway, I started blasting. She's now finally strong enough where she doesn't need a level. She doesn't get a level up from each fight. Hey, let's show off the lightning blast. The shells will die. Oh, it takes normal damage. You know what? This is fine. Just try to cut it up before it runs away. Unfortunately, everyone else has to shake a stick at it. And that's not exactly going to do anything. You're going to run away. Like the amoeba that you are. Meanwhile, you're just getting held the A button at you until you fall. There we go. It actually died. Whoopee! The hold spell is pretty much something I will never use. Because paralysis has terrible accuracy. Who'da thunk it? Yeah, I've got plenty of MP to keep on blasting. She's taking like 1 damage. I think we're fine. She started with 30 HP for Pete's sake. Look, I'll take the experience and kill rewards. I am happy with this. Lightning blast. So, I am hearing dogs. Oh, just life stuff. Anyway, could you please evict yourself from this fight? I would very much appreciate it if you did. Although I think this next sword swing should be enough. Thoughts. Apparently I don't numbers well. It's not enough to exactly shake a stick at... Oh, it actually tried to punch me. And it's gone. I'll take it. And this time it's Cecil's level up. This means more damage. And more face tanking. Right, there was a treasure chest over here. But can you get out of my way? He's actually strong enough to cut a toad in half, all by himself. What a man, what a man. The sleep spell. Probably another thing I'll probably never really use. I'll take the ether though. But I don't really have much of a reason to actually use it right now. You'll see for yourselves here once we get into that doorway past this random encounter. Oh cool, you can cut that up all by yourself. Oh yeah, I should probably be mentioning how exactly I'm doing this. So, to target everything, you just move your cursor back behind the backmost enemy. And that's what happens. They all go die. Look, I'll take these status restores. Anyway, that's a big ol' S. Let's take rest here. A special field here will protect us from monsters. We could use our tent or cabin and even save. Let's rest now and be prepared for the coming battle in my tent. Fast asleep. She must have been very tired. You said she was a caller of mist. She seems very gifted as a magic user. With proper training, she'll be able to wield the magic other than calling monsters. How sweet, just like Anna's childhood. Anna is your only daughter. She ran away to Damcion with a bard because they did not consent to their marriage. What do you want to go to Damcion for? My friend is suffering from a terrible fever in Kaipo. So, you need the Sand Ruby. So you too are in a hurry. What is the monster of this cavern? It's a horrifying monster with 8 huge tentacles. You must defeat it first to save Anna and your friend. Let's go! Save the game! And you know what? File 3 here is dying for me. Don't worry about... What were those names? What were those names? This is what happens when you used cartridges, folks. Anyway, that tent was completely free, which is why I wasn't using any ethers. So now we can just go ahead and proceed. Can I have this chest? No, apparently we have to get into a random fight first. I believe a simple fire spell from Tella should be more than enough to deal with them. Rydia's not gonna have fire for a bit. There's a very good reason for that. But we'll get there when we get there. Oh, what? I have to pepper another spell. Okay, fine. Lightning Blast? Let's just give it a moment, see if it's enough. It was more than enough. This is perfectly fine. We let the spellcasters deal with the zombies. The Ice Rod! Unfortunately, like previous rods, or like rods later in the series, I don't think I can equip it to boost the damage of spells, but I think you can still break it by using it as an item in battle to cast a higher tier spell. Let's see how much damage Ridia's Blizzard spell does. Get iced, dummy. It's more than enough! Let's go! We're probably gonna get at least 2 more random encounters out here. Watch me not be shocked. Oh yeah, time won't pass when you're in a menu, so if you want to stall out time thinking about what you're doing, you just go in here. Hey, do you actually have MP? I want to know. You do have a little bit of MP. That is hilarious. I'll take it. For now, I will set you on fire and see what happens. Every spell has a different, like, charging speed. So you want to pay mind that certain spells will take longer to charge. Okay, cool. That only took 1 fight. We're almost out of here. Right. I am loot hungry. So give me that 200 gil. And a cure potion. These chests in other versions of the game will have different things. Because the item menus... Because the item selection has been pared down in easy type. That's right. I will take a potion, though. I will take it. We have more invisible walls, by the way. Cecil ain't doing crap here. Let's pepper on a little damage before we set them all on fire. The world's on fire! How about yours? So that should be more than enough to let these fire weak guys burn to ash. Anyway, as I was just saying here, this little entrance right here, you can actually kind of see the discoloration a little bit if you're actually paying attention. Because there's actually some hidden stuff over here, but unfortunately, in these are also toads. As for why I'm spending my MP so willy-nilly, don't worry about it. Things are going to be just fine. Don't sweat the details. It's nothing really important. What's important over here is a piece of equipment. Rydia, I believe this is actually better than the cap. Yes. Straight up better. I will take it. So let's go back walking over to go get that chest. But I think that should be the only chest over there. There's a bunch of toads! Ice these fools. Get him out of my way, give him my loot. But I think we're doing just fine now. As long as you're taking care of all of the enemies in here, you shouldn't necessarily have to worry about any sort of grinding. You really only have to grind if there's, like, certain drops you want. But for the most part, you shouldn't have to worry about that. Give me whatever this is. It's just a potion. Let's just leave this part. We're now up at the northern part of the watery pass. Gotta love that parallax scrolling effect. I'll happily take ethers for later. They will be very handy. Now strike the man in back while we use the last of Rydia's MP. I was gonna let the spell fire off before charging another spell. Apparently I need to use another Thunder. Fire off that thing! There we go, now we can just have the hold the A button fest. I believe that remedy is actually supposed to be like a status curing attack? I don't know. Oh no, you punched me for 4 damage. Whatever will I do? It's called I hold the A button until I win. Well, rather, until Cecil's sword helps us win the day. Because it's not like these puny sticks are doing anything. And it bravely ran away. We got a poison spell. Whoopee! Just take your ethers and be glad about it. Really? We're at this again? Cowards! We'll be fine. I just want to get to this one last chest, and then we'll be out of this section. But unfortunately, we have more random battles to do. So let's get to chopping. I wonder if you could actually... Nah, no, of course you weren't landing a hit. Let's just go ahead and sow some ice, and we'll be out of this fight. Except a toad lived! Oh no! The toad spell! Ugh. So when you're frogged, the only thing you can cast is the toad spell. And of course, any physical, properties you have get greatly reduced. You only do like 1 damage. You take all the damage too. This is what heal potions are for. I hope you enjoyed that frog sprite. It's gone now. We don't need people as frogs right now. We get a new sword for Cecil, though. We exchange the Shadow Sword for the Darkness Sword. We do more damage, and that's just what we need. We can go out from here. The monster is in the cave beyond there. We should camp to regain our strength out there. Boy, has that been a hike. Holy dooly. I could sure use a rest. And to tell you what, I think this will make for a decent cutting off point, I think. Because we've managed to recruit 2 party members and hike ourselves a decent ways through a cave. And we now have another boss coming up, so... Let's go ahead, save that game, and I will see you guys next time.